Hello friends! Alright, let's do this. English is stupid. That's right, stupid with a double O. The English language is one of the most difficult to learn, and I blame the English alphabet. First of all, the alphabet is having a bit of an identity crisis because it's named the alphabet after the first two letters of the Greek alphabet, alpha and beta. Which is ridiculous, the Greeks don't go around calling their alphabet the AB. Secondly, the alphabet or the AB is way too long. Here's a more succinct way of reciting the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, T, C. There's too many letters in the alphabet, and because of this, most letters don't know what they're supposed to be doing and have become very confused. So let's look at the alphabet and start with the letter G. A fairly straightforward letter, makes a G sound, as in the word go, but can also be used to make a J sound, like in the word giant. But the J sound, isn't that the J's territory? Why is the G covering for the J? Well, because the J must get tired sometimes. Why would the J be getting tired? Because it's always covering for the letter Y for words like hallelujah. So why is J covering for Y? Because Y is covering for IE. Why is Y covering for IE? Because they're always getting confused about which order they should go in. Why? Because of the letter C. Why would C do that to them? C is just annoyed for having to be a tribute act to K and S like the words coin and cent. Well, how does S feel about this? S is too distracted because it's busy covering for Z. But isn't the X doing that? Yes, the X is also covering for Z. Why are they both covering for Z? Because Z is always falling asleep. Wait. Why do we even need an X when we can just cover for it like this? Because K needs to help out N because N can't do anything by itself, so K doesn't even realise that Q is stealing some of its credit. Why would Q do that? Well, Q is trying to gain some independence because normally it can't go anywhere without the letter U. Don't even get me started on U always causing trouble next to O like the words two, and when there wasn't enough confusion, W had to get involved too. You see, the letter V has caused the W to have identity issues because the double U should really be called the double V and has now caused the W to constantly harass the letter H. Which has pushed H to seek consolation in the arms of P, and now together they're both stealing glory from the letter F. But W has also been harassing the letter R, so much so that R hasn't realised that the letter L is also dealing in some of its handiwork, like the words stalk and stalk, which leaves T. The letter T is just lazy. It steals credit for words it has nothing to do with. Which is a trick it must have learnt of the letter B while sitting next to it in the word subtle. Which leaves us only with three letters that don't cause any confusion. D, M, and A. These letters are perfect. Together they don't spell much, but any word they do spell is a perfect word. And any person's name made up of these letters must also be a perfect name. Look at that! I didn't even realise. The name Adam is made up of these perfect letters, so therefore it must be the most perfect name in the English language. It's time for some naked nonsensical comments. Kev Stacey writes, you used UK to refer to England but not Scotland and Wales, why is that? Actually Kev, we're both wrong. You see, UK became a part of Greater Poland after Hitler won the First World War. Ash Some Numbers says simply dribble. Done, sir. Carlo Tupwig asks, why do you have so little Australian accent? Well, Carlo, it was because I was born and raised in Zambia. That's all from me. Remember to subscribe, tell your friends, and keep those comments coming.